Hello guys and welcome again to Dreamy Luke channel. I'm Luke and today I'm gonna give you 20 expressions in Spanish that you're gonna hear a lot in a conversation, but sometimes they can get confusing to understand. So if you learn this, you're gonna sound like a pro. And also I have very good news for you. I've been working on a new website and in the description of this video you're gonna have the exercise based on all of the things that you're gonna learn in this video. So after you finish the video, go and test your skills and try to see if you understood them. So the first one is echar una mano. If you translate it, it means to lend a hand. And if you hear that in a conversation, it actually means to help someone. Permíteme echarte una mano. Allow me to help you, allow me to lend you a hand. The second one is estar en las nubes. It translates to be in the clouds. What it means is somebody who is distracted. So you're talking to somebody and you say, estás en las nubes. What it actually means is, man, I'm talking to you and you're distracted. You're not listening to me. The next one is ponerse las pilas. Translates to put on batteries. So it's confusing, right? Because it doesn't mean that. But what it actually means is to put your act on, to start doing something. So you're lazy and somebody says, ponte las pilas. Te tienes que poner las pilas. Man, you gotta pull yourself together and start doing things. Come on, don't be lazy. The next one is ser pan comido. Translates to be eaten bread. Of course, that's not what it means. What it means is to be a piece of cake. Something that it's very easy. For example, estoy haciendo los ejercicios, estoy haciendo los deberes y son pan comido. I'm doing homework and it's a piece of cake. Es pan comido. The next one, this one is the most common one. Tener mala leche. Translates to have bad milk. Of course, it doesn't mean that. What it means is somebody who has a very bad temper. So you're talking about someone and you say to your friend, ese chico tiene muy mala leche. Tiene mala leche. That boy has very bad temper. Be careful with him. The next one is estar hasta las narices. It translates to be up to the noses. Of course, it doesn't make any sense. What it means is to be fed up. When you're done with things, when you can't handle it anymore. So for example, you're trying to sleep and you hear noises and you're like, estoy hasta las narices. Man, I'm fed up. I can't take these noises anymore. The next one is hacer la vista gorda. To make the fat view. That's the translation. But what it actually means is to turn a blind eye, which means when you make a mistake and somebody realizes that you made a mistake, he goes, voy a hacer la vista gorda. I'm gonna try to pretend that I haven't seen that. Don't worry. I've seen that you did the mistake, but don't worry. Voy a hacer la vista gorda. I'm gonna turn a blind eye. The next one is ir al grano. Translates to go to the grain. What it actually means is to get to the point. So you're having a conversation with somebody and he's talking too much. And you say, tienes que ir al grano. Ve al grano. What you're trying to tell him is, get to the point. Don't waste my time. The next one is no tener pelos en la lengua. It translates to not having hair in your tongue. Confusing, right? It doesn't make any sense. So when you're talking to somebody and you're having a conversation, you don't hesitate to speak your mind. When you think that something is wrong, you just take it up without being scared of the consequences. The next one is quedarse de piedra. Me he quedado de piedra. Translates to stay like a stone. But it actually doesn't mean that, of course. What it means is that you are shocked. For example, you're having a conversation and you go, me he quedado de piedra. It means, man, I'm shocked. What you're telling me, me he quedado de piedra. I'm shocked. The next one is dar en el clavo. Translates to hit the nail. What it actually means is when you get something exactly right. So imagine you're talking to somebody and then he answers to see if he understood what you told him. And then you go, has dado en el clavo. That means, yeah, you got that exactly right. The next one is tomar el pelo. Me tomas el pelo. ¿Por qué me tomas el pelo? It translates to take the hair. But what it actually means is when you tease someone. This expression will be something in English like, are you kidding me? ¿Me estás tomando el pelo? Are you kidding me right now? The next one is estar de bajón. It means to be depressed, to feel very bad. You're talking to someone and they realize that you are very sad. So they ask you, ¿estás de bajón? ¿Por qué estás de bajón? And you answer, yes, sí, estoy de bajón. It'll be something like, yeah, I'm depressed. Why are you depressed? ¿Por qué estás de bajón? The next one is coger el toro por los cuernos. It'll be translated to take the bull by the horns. What it actually means is when you face your problems. So you're expressing a problem that you have to somebody else, and he says, pues tienes que coger el toro por los cuernos. You have to face that problem. The next one is tener un ojo en la nuca. En la nuca. La nuca is the back of the neck. What it means is to have very good vision, to be very observant. Imagine somebody coming from behind and then you realize that without even watching. And he goes like, man, tienes un ojo en la nuca. You're very observant. How did you see me? The next one is estar en la luna. Something exactly the same as before with estar en las nubes, which means to be distracted. Estar en la luna means to be on the moon. But of course, what it means actually is not be paying attention to somebody when he's talking or doing anything. You're not paying attention to things. Estás en la luna o estás en las nubes. The next one is meter la pata. Will be something like to put the paw in. But of course, what it means is when you make a mistake. So you're like, he metido la pata. I just made a mistake. In English, it will be something like, I messed things up. Meter la pata. The next one is estar hecho polvo. To be made dust. What it actually means is that you are exhausted. So you are like, man, I came from work after 8 hours and estoy hecho polvo. I'm exhausted. The next one is llevarse como el perro y el gato. Translates to get along like the dog and the cat. What it means is that you don't have a good relationship with somebody. Llevarse como el perro y el gato means that you have a very bad relationship with that person. And the last one is estar en el ajo. Translates to be in the garlic. Of course, confusing, right? That's not what it means. What it means is when you are very involved into something. So imagine that you're in class and the teacher asks you something, but you haven't been paying too much attention. So the teacher goes, tienes que estar en el ajo. Tienes que estar aquí en el ajo, en clase. You have to be involved here in class. Tienes que estar en el ajo. That's why you didn't know what I asked, because you're not here. You're not paying attention. So thank you very much for being here, guys. I hope that this video is gonna help you. And now it's time for you to test all of these 20 expressions that I just gave you. Remember, you have the link in the description. You're gonna go straight to that exercise. And tell me in the comments, how was it for you? Have you learned anything? And from this point on, I'm gonna be growing that website with exercises totally free for you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.